Okay, I'm in the process of doing the old dry curl thing. Tom went to, the boat. We pulled the boat out yesterday. And, I gotta say, Tom is an exceptional driver. When we were pulling that big ass trailer and he had to park it for the first time, sure, the first corner he took, he took it too tight and we hit a stop sign. It kind of scratched the one window. And there was another thing he did. Oh, he parked a little too close to a pole or something and he broke the awning thing at the top. And I mean, there's been a few instances that he had to get used to that 43-foot trailer in our, 15-foot truck. And, it was a long haul. When you've never been a long haul trucker, it's a lot to get used to. And they don't even make you have a license to pull that big ass thing. So, and it was heavy. It was like at least 18,000 pounds, maybe more, when we had it fully loaded. So for him to maneuver that damn trailer the way he did with no real experience hauling something that big was amazing. So I kind of figured the boat would be no trouble for him, because it's been a while since he's even driven a boat. And you should have seen how first park in our marina just nailed it. So anyways, he did douse me once. I was sitting in the front of the boat with my girlfriend, I think, and his sister-in-law, that's who it was, and the other one that lives in Kamloops. And we hit a wave, and he just didn't approach the wave the right way, and we just got drenched. It drenched us. The whole boat. But anyways, so we pulled the boat out yesterday, and today he had an appointment to get it winterized at the marina in Blind Bay. And then he went over to the Mercantile that is in Eagle Bay, and they have covered storage behind there. And he met the owner and everything and made arrangements for us to store the boat there. He just doesn't want to leave it outside without proper covering. So next year, he's going to make it that we can park under our deck here, because we have a patio below us, and we're going to remove a tree, and he's just going to use the side-by-side to park the boat underneath the deck. And then it's covered. We don't have to worry about, snow on it. So he's pretty excited that he met this guy, and we've met some really cool people. Do you know most of the people we've met are from Alberta? It's pretty funny. But the chair saga continues. I have a wide range of comments coming in. And all I was saying, people, was I just wanted him to show a little more emotion with the gift. He likes it. He sits in it nonstop now. He told me the height of the chair is perfect. It cradles his head perfect. His little butt fits in there perfect. Someone made a comment that I made a comment about him having a little belly. Well, fuck, my ass grew the size, like 2 sizes since, in 5 years since meeting him. So I comment about my own weight gain just as much. Now, Tom has always, he's actually lost weight since he met me, guys. And he's happy about that. He's more than happy about that. So he's got a little belly. So what? He's 60 years old. That's not calling him fat, motherfuckers. So calm your tits. I call my own self a little bit hefty, and that's okay. But I'm telling you, the curb is working for me. I am quite happy. Like, I'm not going to show the results visually, the before and after pictures, until number 1, I find a program that I can put the 2 pictures side by side, and number 2, till I'm done the whole pack. I think I still have another 15 days to go or so. 14 days on the curb till this package is done. But I'm telling you already, I see a difference. So I'm very excited about that. And I really haven't changed my eating habits. But I am finding that I go, oh, I'm full and I'm not finishing what I've taken to eat. So the curbing of the appetite is happening. The curbing of the cravings. I still like my sugar and I still want to have a little snacky if I've had a, but I stop I stop after 2 or 3 little nibbles. I'm going, oh, okay, it's satiated. I don't need any more. 1 cookie instead of 2, or a smaller slice of pie instead of the normal size of pie. I'm noticing that my appetite is less and my cravings are less, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. Now, the toning of the muscles, I think is working as well. So if you haven't yet looked into the curb and the sculpt, guess what, guys? They've sold out. So it's going to be available again. So those of you that hopefully started on it and had a second order come, good for you. I haven't had a second order come yet. But it's November 1st. It's going to be back available to order on the global site. So Canadians order from the global, Americans order from your own site, and you should get it by November 1st. Oh, well, it'll be available for November 1st. So I believe you can still place your orders. It just won't ship until then. This is how I keep the proper kinks in my hair. Okay, so anyways, there's that. So, and those of you that are saying, oh, and you and Tom are such opposites, blah, blah, blah. We are. We 100% are. He's more intense than I am. I'm a little bit, I'm calmer. Although, in situations where I need him to be the calm person, he is like handling other people or whatever. But when it comes to handling me, sometimes he's a little bit more intense than I appreciate. And he's really working on that. So, someone said, you guys are still in the honeymoon phase. You're right. We met in 2019, October of 2019. And boom, 6 months later, we were into lockdown. So we didn't spend as much time together after that, because we both still had separate homes. But he actually went into not having to work as much with the air traffic controlling that he did. And all of a sudden a package was offered to him, and I was forced into retirement as well during COVID. So a COVID relationship, we didn't get to know each other really until we moved in together. And that, as y'all know, is a learning curve. But so we are still in the phase of getting to know each other and learning how to adapt our own behavior to work with our new partner. And because both of us have been married 2 other times, and I just found out he was engaged 5 times. I said, Tom, that's not good. And he took it as he was inadequate. And I said, no, it's like, for me, I feel like you take engagement so lightly that you were engaged 5 fucking times. So 2 times didn't work out, and 3 times he got married. So I was just like, what the fuck? I knew about the other 2. Maybe I knew about 4, but I didn't know there was 5. And I was like, oh God, it makes my engagement seem kind of trivial, doesn't it? However, maybe I'll be the last. Maybe I'll be the last one, right? So anyways, we are just in a sense, a place of discovery, learning more about each other every single day. And you guys got to be more patient when I vent. Okay? Peace out. So yeah, we got shit to learn about each other. We got to learn to grow together. But I got to say, The whole bike drop incident has completely changed our relationship, because I just saw a tree fall and it scared the living shit out of me. They're falling trees. So I want the trees in front of my house cut down, because it's blocking my view of the bay. And I think that's what they're doing, is they're actually making, cutting down trees that block views and, might be a fire hazard as well, or are dead and might be falling over. Anyways, I digress. So anyways, ever since that incident, things have been going really, really well, because as you know, that was a very traumatic event. And Tom learned a great deal about himself in that moment as well. I learned a lot about him. So it's gone really, really well. Things are exactly where they need to be. And I'm happy. So peace out, motherfucker.